Hello everyone, what's up? It's British Fanboy here, and I've got some Modern Warfare 2 for you guys today. Now, before you guys saying, oh my god, fucking sucks, look at it, it's just a backdrop, okay? And I decided, why not give it a go, just to see what it's like now. And I've done that several times before, but in this case, it's actually turning out okay in a way, like, I've been playing it for the last 2 days or so, and I haven't really run into the mass amounts of noob tubes and campaign or anything, I'm not saying you won't, I'm just saying I haven't, probably from, incredible luck. And also, one bad thing about this video, for some reason my Premiere Pro has stopped recognizing the format which the Hapag uses. I think it's because I downloaded a trial with Adobe for Dreamweaver, so it's kind of thinking my actual CS4 is actually a trial or something. I don't know, I'll have to look into it. But anyway, so I've had to convert this video with MPEG Stream Clip, so the quality might be a little bit off. But apart from that, let's go, my bitches. Well, even your bitches can come along as well, then who knows, maybe we'll get some more subs. Right, I've called this game Good Start But Got Worse, so you can assume how that goes. I was up till 4 in the morning last night. Well, no, I was at work till 4 in the morning, and I was awake till about 5 in the morning, and oh, my. I've had 5 nights of work in a row. I never do that. Some people may say, well, I work every day and stuff like that. I work every night. What's the big deal? Well, it's kind of a big deal for me because I never do that. I never, ever work 5 nights in a row. And it's because it's bank holiday. I don't see the point of bank holiday whatsoever. The one day where everybody can close except people. It's stupid. So, if we're going to have a holiday in which everywhere's closed, everywhere should be closed. Everywhere should be closed. But no. Seeing as I work in a nightclub, we've got to stay open and stuff, because we'd be stupid not to, because we make so much money off it and stuff like that. But it's annoying, because everyone else is talking about how much they're enjoying their day off. I'm not enjoying my day off, I'm going to work later. You know what I'm saying? Silly. Very, very silly. At one point, Brett said to me and Gav, because me and Gav told him last bank holiday that we were still going to work, and he was insistent that it was illegal for us to be at work. Well, no, it's not illegal to. Oh, AA12 in the chest. But no, it's not illegal to be at work on a bank holiday. It's just, you're allowed to have a day off if you want to. Dear, oh dear. But if your manager says you've got to come in, then you've got to come in. Don't get me confused with that. Right. Things to talk about as well. I've actually opened up my blog again. I'll put a link in the description. And the reason I've got my blog is that I often get into a stage with YouTube where I think of something I would like to make a video on, but it's not really long enough to make a video on, or it's too complex to make a video on, so therefore I'll just write it up on a blog. Now I've got 1 or 2 little things on there right now, and so go into the blog and stuff, give it a read. There's only like 3 things on there right now, very short things, midget hookers, and just go into the blog and stuff like that and read it. Who knows, I might even get some ad revenue money off it. And speaking of midget hookers, I was at work the other day, yeah, and what do you know, a midget comes in, a female midget. I'm thinking, whoa, midget hooker. And then as the hours went by, she got more and more drunk. Next thing I know, I was getting groped by the midget hooker. It was like, oh my god. I was like, yeah. Well, actually, I was just kind of like, thanks, love. Going back to work now. But in my head, I was thinking, yeah, midget hooker. Yeah, she's grabbing my balls. But it was a very, very bizarre thing to happen at work. Groping is something which does happen at work. You get used to it. And for all of you people are like, oh, it's a woman. You get used to it. You might even get a liking for it. But the worst part about being groped at work is that since you're at work, it's not like you can stop and have a chat to them or whatever, It's not like you can just let them carry on either because you're at work. It's very, very, very irritating, because sometimes you do get some very beautiful ladies and stuff, so it's fucking maddening sometimes. It's like, how come every time I go out, with my friends or whatever for a drink, this never happens, yet at work, it happens all the time? I don't get it whatsoever. And there you go, that's the end of my kill streak, and now it gets a bit shittier. But, it's not like terrible shittier in the gameplay and stuff like that. I'm using the M4 right now. If I'm totally honest, I think the M4 is probably my favourite gun in the game. Because, if you think about it, it's got really good damage. It's actually got pretty good damage, the M4. And it's really accurate, especially up to long range and stuff. Many people say that the ACR is the most accurate gun in the game, but if you think about it, people yell at you if you're using the ACR, they call you a noob. But the M4, it's not quite as accurate, but it's pretty darn close, and people don't call you a noob for using it. So, you know, that's the interesting thing about the M4. You know, you can get away with using it, and I love the sound it makes as well. The M4 sound, it sounds awesome. You know, that's why I love using the M4 in Modern Warfare 2. Oh yeah, I went on bar for the first time 2 nights ago, and I went on again last night, and oh my, it's interesting, that's for damn sure, because first time I went on bar, manager just came up to me and said, "Oh, would you like a quick go in the bar, you know, I'll show you, use the till and stuff like that." Now at first I was a little skeptical, I'm like, we're quite busy, but alright, because we did it on a Friday night, we were very busy, so I wasn't too sure about how it would go, and I did it for about 10 minutes, and, you know, I went on the till, he showed me how to use the till and stuff, and everything went quite well. I thought, yeah, you know, this is going well, I could get used to this. But then, this one guy came up and he wanted a cocktail. Now, lots went wrong with this guy's order, basically, because he wanted a Blue Lagoon, which is like, I think it's bowls and, it's bowls, lemonade and vodka, I think, for a Blue Lagoon. I've tried one once, and it's alright, I suppose. Not really a cocktail guy. And he wanted that, so I made one for him. It took me ages to find a little menu which tells you what goes into a Blue Lagoon, because I didn't know. And you know, there's nothing shameful. Many bar people often forget what goes into the cocktail and stuff, so they write it down. Fucking camper right there with an AK-47. And so I finally made it, and charged him for the drink. I said, you know, that's like £3.50 or whatever it costs. And he said, but it's buy one get one free. Could I have the other one, please? I just turned to someone else on the bar. I was like, "Is it buy one get one free?" Like, yeah, it is buy one get one free. I'm thinking, oh fuck, now I'm gonna make another one. And if he said, "Can I have one buy one get one free Blue Lagoon" or something, it'd be okay. But no, he said, "Can I have one Blue Lagoon?" That's what he said. So I made him one. You know, even if he actually wanted two, he still only asked for one. So that got very confusing. And so I made him the other one and charged him again. It came out to, I think it was like 12 quid something. So gave me the money, gave him the change, and he walked off. But then my supervisor came up to me and said, "Did you give that man the right change?" Like, what do you mean? It's like, well, he gave you a £20 note, and you gave him like £8 change or something. And then I realised what I'd done. Since it was buy one get one free, I kind of forgot about the first one, and then charged him for two again. So I ended up charging for free, basically. So the supervisor gave him back his change and stuff, so, you know, he was alright. And it took a very long time for all this stuff to happen. And at that point they said, "Okay, would you like to go back onto Glass Collector now, seeing as it's very busy?" I'm like, "Oh, thank you so much." And last night it was a lot better, you know, it was a lot less people, there was no fancy cocktails or anything, and I got to serve quite a few people on bar. So, you know, yeah, I could get used to serving on bar and stuff, I suppose. It's not that bad at all. And, you know, you don't have to push past people constantly, that's the biggest thing. I've actually got work tonight and tomorrow, that's the final 2 days of the 5-night shift. And they say it's going to be really, really busy, but I'm not too sure on bank holiday. I'm really not sure if it's going to be busy. Another AA-12 in the face, what a fag. I never really ever got used to the AA-12 when I first started playing this game, you know, when it was popular and stuff like that. I don't know why, I just never really used it. I think it's because it's very short range, probably. That's probably it. Well, you got like the Spaz 12 and the M1014, which have got quite a nice range. Not so much the M1014, mostly the Spaz 12, which has got a really cool range. But hey, why not? And that guy had a Kimbo 87s. Now, I'm sorry, you know, I know so many people are just going to be flooding the comments with how much Modern Warfare 2 sucks anyway, but why? Because he had a ghillie suit on, so he had a sniper rifle and the Kimbo 1887s. Why do you give yourself a sniper rifle and then run around with shotguns? Why don't you just get a submachine gun or something and then run around with shotgun as well? Makes a lot more sense in my opinion. But, you know, in this game, you know, a sniper rifle in many cases can outdo a machine gun. You know, that's just the way it is, because it's a one-shot, one-kill, right in the nose. I'll probably bring a Minecraft video next, guys. You know, I'm working on a big thing in the Minecraft. I want to get the big thing I'm doing in Minecraft now finished before I show you guys. Because, you know, you don't want a half-finished job, do you? I said that to every girl in a relationship ever, you know. But they left me anyway. And that's just how it works. Fucking gay more. Bitch more. Yeah, I'm actually going to put up a full review of LA Noire onto my blog, probably today, because I'm like 2 missions from the end, and so I'll probably end up finishing the game today, and then give it a full review. Anyway, so yeah, that's the end of the game. Remember to follow me on Twitter. Remember to like and favourite the video, guys, because I made these videos for you for free, and that's the least you can do, I think. 23 and 16, you know, the kill to death ratio. And like, follow me on Twitter, favourite the video, subscribe, and peace. See you around. British Fanboy out.